70% of the jobs of 2025 will require college degrees. Today, only 4 in 10 workers have degrees, and our degree completion rate is just 35%. We are going the wrong way. But we can begin to turn things around by helping make community college students more efficient, which is what the unique test prep program AccuPlacer Ready will do. I'm Jason Moore, the leader of Northbridge College Success Program, and we're saving students from wasting time and money on courses they don't need. The AccuPlacer is the ACT and SAT of community colleges, determining if students start in college-level courses or remedial courses, many of which are unnecessary and none of which count towards a degree. 6 out of every 10 students start in these courses, becoming 35% more likely to drop out. Remedial courses, they're degree kryptonite. Last May, Valley of the Sun United Way funded a 5-hour AccuPlacer Ready for 20 students at Franklin High who had tested into 39 remedial courses. Bright kids, one named Isabella, who had tested into 3, including a math, and she and I met after her calculus class. We got started by explaining to the students why they should care about this test and these courses, and man, did they get it. Motivation check. For reading, we taught question analysis. For the English test, how to break down the prompt. And for math, the basics like dividing fractions, absolute value, and FOIL, which are critical. It's a progressive test, and you'll never get to solve for X unless you nail the basics. Isabella hadn't divided a fraction since middle school. How many of you remember how? The next week, the 20 students tested out of 19 courses, saving 900 hours of class time and $6,000 of tuition. Success check. Isabella tested out of all 3 and is thriving at Phoenix College. By blending direct instruction with online resources and critical thinking techniques, AccuPlacer Ready is a game changer. And with your investment, we can duplicate this success at scale, which will be the catalyst for the broad adoption of AccuPlacer Ready by school districts, parents, and students who will take ownership of a purposeful transition to community college. With your investment of $70,000, you can help 3,000 students avoid 3,000 unnecessary courses. For a mere $25 per student, 3,000 students can save almost $1 million in tuition and thousands of hours. AccuPlacer Ready works, and it will lead to more degrees. Let's do this!
Woo. That's great, Jason. Well done. We have judges Megan and Todd with questions for you.
Hi, Jason.
Hi.
Oh my God, yeah. So much energy, oh my gosh. Hey, I super appreciate that. I had to relearn FOIL when I went to college. So like I was-
FOIL?
Seriously, man. You did too, like, God. I always say I took math for liberal arts majors, so you're preaching to the choir over here. And I know that I'm not alone because I went to a good school with good kids, but you were right. You don't touch that stuff like out of middle school, right? And then they just throw it to you one day when you like are focused on 8 other things. So my question is, I have 2 tiny quick questions. The first one is, how do you make money, or who pays for this? Or is this all just constant charity donations? Like, is there a positive feedback loop for making money?
Absolutely. Right now, we're in 4 community ed departments in school districts. So at that point, the parents would pay for their son or daughter to go through AccuPlacer Ready. But we've also had a unique partnership with the Phoenix Union School District, and they're tapping into some Title I money because this is exactly one of the things that Title I could pay for. When I say the broad catalyst for the broad adoption, AccuPlacer Ready is completely unknown, and not the program, the test and the need for this. So once the purpose is known and people can realize how inexpensive it is, I think school districts and parents would pay $25 to save $300. So I think from a value proposition, once it's out there, it'll self-sustain itself.
All right, you answered the second question, so I'm good. Thank you.
All right, Todd.
Hi, Jason. That was fantastic. I could have used you myself in my career. Two questions for you. First of all, do you have any metrics on the success rates of students who have not only been placed but have gone through community college and graduated with an associate's degree? And then second of all, have you worked with the local community college? Because obviously you have a product that seems like that would be extremely important to them to help with an overall success of all of the kids going to community college in our communities.
Okay. To your first question, AccuPlacer Ready was developed in the fall of 2015, and so the first group of students, we've served about 200 already, have gone through it. They're just now freshmen in college, so we haven't been tracking, but we are tracking our test group, and they all enrolled, and they all succeeded in the developmental classes they avoided. So I don't have an answer on the graduation. Our other program does track data and metrics very comprehensively. The other question you had is, yes, this summer, our second test was with a group of students who were enrolled at Phoenix College, and Phoenix College actually housed the AccuPlacer Ready. So looking for lots of partners in doing this.
Fantastic. I love your enthusiasm and good luck.
All right. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jason Moore, Northbridge College Success Program.